Hi, my name is Claudia French and we are in Cotruța Gallery. This is on 446 South Main Street, which is also the Gallery Row in downtown LA, 90013. This is the main painting of the theme Memories from Communism, and is a composition of many memories about Romania under Ceausescu regime. This would be the communist insignia with PCR meaning Party of Communist Romania, and this would be the Romanian insignia that I broke it in half because it was like a really hardship in that time. It wasn't a whole country, it was broken hearted. The pioneers are these children that were indoctrinated since they were in kindergarten, and I didn't make any eyes on it because only the mouth counted, the slogans that they were yelling and the praises and the worship that they had to do in school for the president, and the boots and shoes and in peasants specific Romanian shoes are here to remind us about beautiful Romanian folklore. The music, the dances are unbelievable, and the color of the costume. So what I did, I put here in every part of this painting real colors and motifs of the costumes of the folklore. And this would be the book of the membership being a communist. So this would be, we call it carnet de membru de partid, which means a license, kind of like a license that you have become communist, and you have to pay like 50 cents a month fee. And that is the eye again. This is symbolic of all the eyes of security people, the people that were keeping the country under their foot. This is a painting of a portrait of Ceausescu when he was around 50 years old, so he was younger. And I have here Karl Marx, Friedrich Engels, and Vladimir Ilyich Lenin. This were father of communism. They were really, they had ideas, very, very good ideas, but utopia, you can't put those, it's very hard. So Ceausescu, what he did, he took the ideas which might be or not be, you know, realistic, and he put it in practice, and he made out of himself a narcissistic and a cult of personality. This is why he loved himself so much that he didn't care anymore about the country. He just wanted for himself everything, and he wanted people to worship him. This one is the painting with the eyes. I call it lie to me, with double spelling, I and lie, because they were lies. Everything was a lie. These are eyes that are also made with a lot of Romanian folkloric costumes and flowers and everything. I wanted to keep the Romanian theme here. And the eyes were following us everywhere. We had people that reported on us. We had friends. We didn't know that they were not really friends. And everywhere you looked, you knew that somebody's might turn in. And that was in churches, in schools, in offices, everywhere. So everywhere, little eyes, big eyes, this were on us in those times. I was a young woman that I went to the maternity ward to give birth to my second child, and the nurses, I had to bribe some nurses to take care of me, because if you don't bribe, nobody takes care of you. And the nurses were so mean, and they were screaming
all the women not to scream of pain, because you were in pain, you had to do something. And I was so afraid to scream that I started to bite my arm until blood came out, and I said, I'm gonna be good, I'm not gonna scream so the nurses would be nice to me. And then the pain was so big, then I had to pull my hair. I had to pull my hair to make a different kind of pain in order for me to resist. And then I gave birth in a room with 3 other people that were there. I mean, you had no privacy at all.
And let's read this section here now.
So without any privacy, ecstasy of crying sounds joyously came over me. He's out fighting with his nurse, reaching for his first breath. He's here. I felt empty, lonely. He was quickly taken away, putting in a nursery. I didn't even have time to hold him. And then when I was hungry, my husband and my other child, that was 3 years old, daughter, had to come behind the hospital, and with the food I throw a rope. We had ropes to throw, and he was tying the food, and I had to pull the rope to the 3rd floor so I can be fed well, because I just had a baby and the hospital would give you just terrible food. After 5 days in the hospital, husband was allowed to come, and he was giving the baby, his baby, through a window, like here at the bank when they give you money, through a window. And he took the baby and he said, oh, he looks so beautiful. And that was the first time when he looked at, after 5 days.
This is the tree that represents when I came to America and I was new here. The roots are simple. Everything is simple here, but red at the top, which means that I have hopes, and I wanted to fall in love with this country, which I did. And everything in here means simplicity and modesty, and the way we come here, being grateful for everything, for every little thing, to be grateful. And then when we go to the 3rd one, this is more sophisticated, more full of little branches, and I put here leaves that are natural from trees, and these are leaves. And the roots in here represent I am in America now, and I replanted myself. I'm alive, telling the children stories so they wouldn't forget where we came from. Romania is surrounded in the north by Russia. I'm telling you that Russia now is different than when I left. So I think up is Belarus, and then in the eastern side is Moldova, Republic of Moldova. Then east, a little bit lower east, is the Black Sea. It's beautiful. We have an ocean, kind of, you know. We have beaches and beautiful. At the south is Bulgaria. We have a little part in the southwest, just a part where it was Yugoslavia, and now is, I think, Serbia. And on the western side of Romania is Hungary. So, and the capital of Romania is Bucharest.
Well, I want to thank you so very much for this fantastic interview, which will break down to many different pieces. I think a lot of people will be happy that we did this interview. This is really great. And thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.